Doing the videos that I do on this channel gives me a bit of a unique insight into seeing what a lot of folks' issues are with various pieces of software and hardware that I cover on this channel. Now, when it comes to Tonex, one of the biggest questions I get might seem very simple to a lot of folks, but it can be a little more confusing to somebody who's just new to the software. So in this episode of A Beginner's Guide to Tonex, I talk all about importing our presets, getting our presets into the Tonex software so that we can either utilize them in the software or then transfer them to the pedal. Last week I did a video covering how we can move them from the software to the pedal, but I've had a lot of questions on this recently, so I figured I would do a pretty quick little video just to talk about how we can do that so everybody understands exactly how we can go about getting our presets imported into Tonex software and get off and running really quickly and effortlessly. I'm also going to showcase two brand new tone models that I've just released this week, and they're based around some new gear that I received recently. I've received an amazing Ravv amplification D40 amplifier. The folks at Ravv knock it out of the park. Go buy their amps. They're absolutely amazing. I have a couple of them and I absolutely love them. I think they do great work. The D40 is kind of more of a mid-gain, I guess I would say. It's not as heavy as, let's say, their Generator series amps, but just a killer, beautiful amp. And I've got the matching 212 vertical cabinet with that, which is loaded with a pair of Celestion G12H75 creamback speakers. Beautiful speaker cabinet. Sounds incredible. So I've captured a few amps with this so far. I'll have the links below to all the tone models, but I'm going to showcase today the brand new ones, which are my Sold Double Cream and my Ravv 40 Double Cream. So one of these is going to be my incredible Soldano SLO30 captured just beautifully through this new 212 cabinet, and the other is going to be the new Ravv D40 amplifier captured through this matched pair cabinet, I guess we can call it. So I'll take you through those first, and then I'll show you exactly how we can go about getting our tone models into Tonex so that we can answer that question in hopes that folks can speed up their workflow and get to what we all want to do and just make music with the incredible tones we can get out of Tonex. All right, so let's go over, take a look at the tone models first. I will have everything timestamped below in case you just want to jump ahead to today's topic. So let's go over to Tonex and take a look and a listen. All right, so here we are over in Tonex. I have my trusty Gibson SG. First, I want to be clear that I'm showcasing two different collections here today. I have my Sold Double Cream, which is the Soldano SLO30 through the Ravv 212 creamback loaded cabinet. I have clean push 1, push 2, OD1, OD2, OD3, nice and concise sets, different gain levels, and some beautiful tones. Other than that, I have my Ravv 40 Double Cream here, which has clean push 1, push 2, OD1, OD2, OD3, same sort of idea, and that is of the Ravv amplification D40 amp. Let's start off with our Soldano tones. So the thing about a Soldano SL30, it can sometimes, depending on the speaker we put it through, have a little bit of a bitier tone to it, such as the captures I've done with them through the vintage 30 speakers, which is great for a lot of rock and really having it to cut through. But it's really nice to also be able to utilize these with maybe a little bit more of a smoother tonality, and that's what this cabinet has done with that. So here we are, starting off on the bridge pickup on the clean tone. Neck pickup. And middle position. I'll showcase these a little bit later with some single coil pickups too. Moving on to the next gain level, push 1, we're now going to push this into the edge of breakup. Trying to balance that smoothness with a little bit of bite, cut nicely in the mix. Neck pickup. Middle position. Nice. Moving on to push 2 back to the bridge position. This is still on channel 1 of the amp, but with the crunch switch engaged. It was really, like I said before, trying to balance this between being smooth, but still with some bite to be able to cut in the mix. Neck pickup. Middle position. And these clean up beautifully. Whether with our playing style or with the volume knob. Really nice stuff. Now we get into channel 2 of the amp, OD1. Neck pickup. Middle position. OD2 really pushing that second channel now. Can you hear the difference between OD1? A little more sustain. And moving on to OD3. Again, you can hear the difference. Neck pickup. So beautiful stuff. Now something completely different here. Moving on to the Ravv 40 double cream. Onto the clean channel bridge pickup. Completely different experience here. Neck pickup. Moving on to push 1. Obviously a lot less gain on this amp, but it's more of a mid-gain kind of a set of tone models. Neck pickup. Middle position. Moving on to push 2, a little more edge of breakup. Neck pickup. Moving on to OD1. Neck pickup. Position. Back to the bridge, OD2. Beautiful tones. Really loving this amp and these tone models. And finally, OD3, the highest level of gain. Beautiful smooth tone. Neck pickup. Let's run through all those tunes now with some single coil pickups. So now I have my Sir Classic T, and we're back on the sold double cream clean setting on the bridge pickup. Neck pickup. Moving on to push 1 back in the bridge pickup. Neck pickup. We'll move on to push 2, a little more overdrive. Neck pickup. You can see all these tones work really nicely with single coils and humbuckers. OD1. Neck pickup. OD2. And finally, OD3. Neck pickup. All right, moving on to the Ravv 40 double cream selection. Here's the clean. Neck pickup. Move on to push 1 here, back on the bridge pickup. Neck pickup. Push 2. Neck pickup. OD1 bridge pickup. Neck pickup. OD2. Neck pickup. And finally, OD3. Neck pickup. All right, so there you have some really cool tones. I've been really enjoying those, really nice stuff. But on to today's topic. And the question I'm answering today is, how do we import third-party tones into our Tonex? And a lot of folks have a real hard time with this. We look around, there's no menu up here. I'm in the plugin version, but even still, it's not included in the standalone version. And one thing people don't realize is originally we had to simply right-click on an existing preset that we have loaded up, and you'll notice it gives us the ability to import preset. Now, if we're on the tone model tab, this is where a lot of confusion comes in, and I come over here and I right-click on this. It tells me edit, delete, or upload. I could edit my tone model from here if I so desired, the name and whatnot. I could delete it, which I don't want to do, or I could upload it to ToneNet, and I would have to connect to ToneNet first up here. That'll get me into my ToneNet browser, and it's just searching for the models right now. And then if I click out of that, now I could go here and I could upload if I so desire, but I don't want to do that. So we go, well, how do I import a tone model? Well, we have to come over to the preset tab, and we go to any existing preset that we have. We right click that, and we see that it gives us the ability to either import or export the preset. So if we create a tone model that we want to export, we also have to then save it as a preset first. Go to the preset tab, then right click it and export it, and then choose where we want to save it to. But if we're trying to import something, what I can do is I can go import preset. It's going to open up my window that's going to give me a list of tone models that I have. Now I can go through some of my tone collections that I have available up on my website. And let's say I wanted to come to my Kali V Ultimate. I could pick one of these and I could just say open. And what's going to happen is we notice that that particular tone model gets loaded up and selected. So I can move to that. And I've got it in there that simply. Now, the other thing we could do is, let's say we wanted to import a whole bunch. I could just select a whole pile of these and hit open, and then you notice there they all are right there. And I have all of those tone models imported in here. So pretty simple stuff, but if we don't know that it's there, it can be kind of confusing. So again, we select an existing preset, we right click on that preset. Don't worry about overwriting it. We're not going to. We hit import, and then we can import whatever presets we desire. It will not overwrite this preset. Then what's going to happen is those corresponding tone models over here will also be in there. So if I click one of these, come to my advanced parameters, reset the chain, we simply get the tone model as it was captured without any compression, reverb, or noise gate. And then we could make our own settings to that if we so desire, and then save those as a particular preset. So very helpful stuff. Now, as far as a recent version update of Tonex software, we can actually drag and drop presets in as well. Now, this is going to be a little tricky to show you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a whole number of presets here. I'm going to drag that off screen just so you can kind of still see it over here. And then I can actually grab those off screen and I can drag those over here. And you'll notice no matter where I put them here, I can bring those in here and drag and drop them. And when I do that, what happens is I get all those tone models that I just dragged and dropped in as well. and it works beautifully. So we can also now drag and drop in. Now I know I'm working on Windows. Some folks are working obviously on Mac systems. The problem I've seen with some of that, I'm not really familiar with Mac, but I know sometimes when using a trackpad, we have to make the setting for the right click because I'm doing a lot of right clicking here. So we have to figure out how to do that on the Mac, but we could also just use the drag and drop, which I find the drag and drop is actually much easier, much quicker. We can just locate a folder on our computer, drag over any of the tone models or presets that we want, and they're in there. So great stuff. Now, what about ToneNet? Well, as we've already done, we've connected here. So if I come over to ToneNet and let's just search for some of the tone models that I have up on ToneNet, and I'll just pull those up. Now you'll see that I have a bunch here. Now, if I select one of these, you'll notice that the download button is actually grayed out. That's because I already have this in my local collection. But if I scroll all the way down here to, I don't know, something like this one here, we can't, oh, again, that's grayed out. Let's find one that is not grayed out, one that I don't have stored in my collection. You'll see here now that button is active. So this is my Voxy 50 AC Alt 1. Going to see over here it has 113 thumbs up, 336 downloads. Now I could mess around with that. I could listen to the audio demo for that as well. But if I like that and I want that to my local collection, I just click right here. It downloads that tone model to my local library. Then when I get out of ToneNet, there it is in my local library. All of these tone models I'm showcasing today are available at my website, and I'll have a link below where you can go check out the vast array of tones that I have available. I also have my Tone Partner tone models available up on ToneNet as well, courtesy of ikmultimedia. So I hope that that helps you guys understand a little bit more how we can get our tone models and presets into Tonex. All right, so I hope that that was helpful. I hope that clears up probably the number one question that I've been receiving as of late. Folks will get these third-party tone models, and then they sit there and they kind of just throw their hands up. I don't know how to get these actually into Tonex. And then from there, once they're in the software, we can transfer them to our pedal as well. So I hope that that helps to get your workflow humming along faster and in a more efficient manner so that you can get to what's important, which is making music and playing with some killer tones. Today, I'm going to leave you with the two demo videos for the main two tone model collections I showcased today, which was my Sold Double Cream and Ravv 40 Double Cream collections. The links are below if you're so inclined, want to help support the channel. I always do appreciate that. And I do appreciate you guys sharing your time with me. Please like the video, share it with as many people as you can to get the word out so that more folks know how to do this. I know a lot of folks out there already do know how to do this, but for those who send me the questions, I hope this video helps. And also please subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification to get notified when I put new content out. I'll be back really soon with some more. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and sharing your time with me. Ciao for now.
you.